was very obvious that it did its job, she couldn't hate on that. She could do is then hate all over the foundation, and that's exactly what she did. It's like she changed her skin tone before she applied it and then applied an even more wrong shade of foundation.
But rumors are that Huda Beauty kicked Mikayla Nogueira off of the campaign because she uses filters.
In 2021, I decided to stop using filters. I didn't realize it would affect how I made products. This looks insane.
I look foundation. Now I am seeing such mixed reviews on this. I'm kind of scared to use it.
Mikayla got sent all the foundations, so it's giving very much she chose the wrong color just to make it look bad.
This was her skin when she was applying the Beauty of Joseon sunscreen. Take a good look. This is her skin right after the cut. So I don't know what she applied, but it looks like some kind of bronzing drops, which kind of makes me think that she already wanted to give this foundation a bad review.
So yo, we need to talk about Mikayla Nogueira. She's been making waves in the beauty community for a while now, but not always for the right reasons. Over the years, Mikayla's managed to stir up quite a bit of drama, and honestly, it seems like she's gotten way too comfortable with it. Like, at this point, I don't even think she cares anymore if her genuine fans are turning away as long as she's making money. And let's be real, with all the contradictory videos she's been posting lately, can we even trust her anymore? Or is she just in it for the cash? The thing is, Mikayla's faced a ton of controversies, from using filters in her makeup videos to forgetting to include sponsored ad disclaimers. But what really gets people going is when she straight up fakes results, convincing her fans to spend their hard-earned money on products that don't work the way she claims. It's wild.
Flexible wand. Supposed to give a nice flat effect. Okay, that before and after, it's pretty freaking good. This literally just changed my life. This looks like false light. This is how.
And now, her latest antics have left people even more confused. Plus, we absolutely have to get into that Huda Beauty scandal. But first, let's dive into the latest chaos she's caused and how her fans are reacting. Did Mikayla take it too far this time? Ever since the Essence Call Me Queen mascara scandal, you'd think Mikayla might have learned her lesson, right? I mean, after all the backlash she got for using filters and misleading her audience, surely she'd want to be more careful. Well, apparently not. Mikayla, who now has nearly 16 million followers, is facing yet another wave of criticism. And this time it's all because of her review of the Huda Beauty Foundation. Let me break it down for you. So in one of her recent videos, Mikayla reviewed a bunch of new makeup products, including the Huda Beauty Foundation and Huda's Primer. Now, if you've used Huda's products before, you probably know the foundation comes with a brush.
Also got the brush, which is super soft and perfect to blend out the foundation. First things first, the color is match made in heaven. I'm not someone to wear like a huge amount of foundation. I always go with a little bit, but even with the amount that I use, the foundation covered my imperfections and it feels so lightweight on my skin.
But Mikayla decided to use a sponge to apply it instead. Already, her fans were side-eyeing her for that choice, but it only got worse. After applying the foundation, Mikayla said that she did not agree with its description of being a natural eye brush foundation. She went on to say that it looked cakey and patchy on her skin.
Now it does come with a brush. Here's what it looks like. It's not what I would personally use for foundation, though I will probably blend this out with a sponge. Like, please don't be patchy, please don't be patchy. I can really see it on my skin. I mean, it gives a lot of coverage, but there's nothing natural about it. And I think if you have dry skin like me, if you don't perfectly prep your skin every time, it will look cakey or patchy. Like you can see in certain areas, it looks kind of cakey, patchy.
Now, normally you'd think, okay, cool, she's just being honest. That's what beauty influencers are supposed to do, right? But hold up, people aren't buying it. Why? Well, Mikayla's history of shady reviews makes it hard to trust anything she says. She's known for editing her face in sponsored posts to make products look flawless. So when she finally gave a negative review, her followers weren't having it. They started to wonder if she was only bashing the product because she wasn't getting paid for the review. Her comment section was a whole mess. Fans were seriously questioning her motives, and a lot of them were defending Huda Beauty. One person even said, "I'm getting Huda foundation because you don't like it." Yo, this person was literally going to buy the product just because Mikayla did not recommend it. Another one wrote, I will buy it, not listening to your hate.
And just look.
It is a thinner formula, but not too thin. It's not dripping down my face.
Her review, I just find it so weird that she just said that it's a thin formula but not too thick, but then she has this to say afterwards, which is kind of contradictory in my opinion.
It feels like I have makeup on my skin. It looks like I have makeup on my skin. It's described as a natural airbrush foundation, but I wouldn't pin it.
Honestly, how many thin foundations feel super heavy on your face?
People were especially upset that she used a sponge instead of the brush that came with the foundation, which made it look like she was deliberately trying to make the product perform poorly. One fan called her out, saying, using a sponge when she gave you a brush is hilarious. While another one added, Huda recommended not using a sponge. That's why it came with a brush. Ouch. And it did not stop there. More fans jumped in saying that they'd used the foundation themselves and it worked perfectly fine.
I was not expecting this much of a difference.
This is not a filter. This is
Easy blur, easy blur,
Easy Blur, Easy Blur, Easy Blur foundation.
Really light.
It literally feels like skin.
Feels like you have nothing on your face.
So light.
Huda!
I'm sorry, Huda, for ever doubting you.
I'm shocked how filtered I look. It's giving filter.
Pores are gone.
Clearly, people aren't siding with Mikayla on this one. So naturally, people started speculating, was Mikayla being honest? Or was this all just some kind of PR stunt? Some beauty influencers came out and called her a hater, saying the foundation was actually great and that she was only trashing it for attention. Others thought maybe Mikayla and Huda were actually in on this together, creating drama to promote the product. I mean, it's not unheard of, right? As they say, bad PR is still PR. But then, there were the Reddit detectives who took it a step further. They suggested that Mikayla only gave a bad review because she wasn't paid to promote Huda's product.
You guys don't know, Mikayla's friends, Samantha and Glamzilla, recently just a part of Huda Beauty's campaign for this foundation. But rumors are that Huda Beauty kicked Mikayla Nogueira off of the campaign because she uses filters.
2021, I decided to stop using filters. I didn't realize it would affect how I made products.
This looks insane. Foundation. Now, I am seeing such mixed reviews on this. I'm kind of scared to use it. I have seen it look so patchy on dry skin, which is my skin type.
One thread was titled, Why is Mikayla salty towards Huda? And bashed her product in the review. Because even Huda knows Mikayla uses filters and skipped TikTok's least trustworthy influencer in the promo vid. Can we trust her anymore? If you thought that was bad, buckle up because Mikayla's been causing even more confusion with her hair product promotions lately. Earlier this month, she promoted the Reckon Acidic Bonding Hair product, claiming that it made her hair smoother and softer. She even compared it to the Sabrina Carpenter's hair, implying that Sabrina's silky locks were all thanks to the Redken product.
Sabrina Carpenter has some of the most beautiful hair I've ever seen. And for the longest time, I am like, what is the secret? Redken Acidic Bonding Concentrate. This is how she gets those perfect, immaculate bangs. I'm actually going to a Sabrina Carpenter concert tonight in Boston. I want to try to achieve her beautiful hair. I'm going to run this into the ends of my hair, and let me tell you, my hair feels so soft already.
But here's where things get tricky. In the video, Mikayla did not say whether or not it was a sponsored post. And y'all, her fans were not convinced. One person wrote, okay, but obviously this is styled with other products too. Would be interesting to see it just died off. Another commenter questioned whether Sabrina even used the product at all, saying, but is it really used with Redken or is it by her hairstylist for the commercial because her hair looks exactly the same as it does when she goes to the VMAs? But wait, it gets even messier. Just a week earlier, Mikayla had been promoting L'Oreal's bonding hair product, claiming that their system was the best and that it was the only bonding system worth using.
Oh my god, is it working? Okay, I would argue that 100% worked. That looks really good. I gotta let it dry. Okay, I get it. I understand why people recommended this to me. I mean, it looks pretty natural. It looks like I almost just got my roots done at the salon, and I don't feel it on my head. Really cool. I'm getting my hair done next week, but I will absolutely be using this in the meantime.
At least in that video, she mentioned that it was a paid partnership, so people knew it was a sponsored post. But y'all, now her followers are just confused. Which is it, Mikayla? Is Redken the best, or is it L'Oreal? One fan commented, "Is it as good as the red can system?" Another person said, "I have always been confused on how your hair and face use so many products and you aren't breaking out. I can't use different products or my hair will be ruined." And honestly, I feel them. It's hard to keep up with what Mikayla is promoting these days, and it makes me wonder if these brands are even benefiting from these partnerships. Like, how can we trust her reviews when she's promoting multiple competing products as the best?
But I don't really take her advice seriously, because why would I? When I just noticed that when she opens her mouth, she lies. But a lot of things that she lies about are very personal to her, and it would feel like bullying if I pointed them out. But this isn't personal. This is a L'Oreal mascara ad that she blatantly lied about, and I'll put the video in a minute. She's got falsies on one eye, and she's like, "Guys, to get this, I use L'Oreal mascara." And she starts using it. She's like, "Okay, I'm on layer number 2," and like they're not looking the same, right? And then she cuts, and they look the same.
Can we even trust her reviews anymore? It's not just her hair product reviews that have people questioning her credibility. Her skincare reviews are just as inconsistent. And let's be real, if you're still basing your beauty purchases on Mikayla's recommendation, you might want to think twice. It is becoming more and more obvious that Mikayla is all about getting the bag, not about giving her fans honest reviews. The sad part is, no matter how many times she gets called out, it doesn't seem like Mikayla is planning to change anytime soon. She's out here switching up products, causing confusion, and collecting those checks. And at this point, I don't even think she cares if people believe her anymore. As long as the money's flowing, she's good. Is Mikayla Nogueira ever going to change?
This is what Mikayla looked like at the end of 2022 with her mascara on. This was a routine. I looked for it specifically. This is what she looked like with mascara on. Very natural, imperfect looking lashes, as everyone's do when you're wearing mascara. Sometimes your lashes are just fighting against you. They're different like lengths and they curl differently. They look imperfect.
Okay, I'm gonna add a second. Look at the length. Do you see that? I am speechless, and I'm not sure anyone's gonna ever be able to compete with this mascara.
So, what do you think, y'all? Was Mikayla being honest with her review of the Huda Beauty Foundation, or was it just a PR stunt? Do you think she's intentionally switching up her reviews to confuse people, or is it all part of the game? Should these brands stop sending her PR, or is she just too influential to ignore? And more importantly, do you think she'll ever get her act together and start giving honest reviews again? Let me know of your thoughts down in the comments. And do not forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you do not miss on the latest tea. Until next time, ciao!